Shalom, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Saturday, number 6 day for the month for May 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, Mr. No Connie, Ambazonian FBI. I don't come once more with another episode of our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth. It bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work up for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Good citizens of Ambazonia, we go start today with the funds palace for inside Baba 1, where the fund for day it done lost. Even though the fund it be been a black leg, as it done lost, na lost for all we. Because that office for fun, traditional ruler, na the one when a papa for all picking them, na say it's supposed to be. It be as it be, we thank God for the one how it don't go, as it be done be na a black leg person where be done be on exile. The thing we happened yesterday, na say, the kings maker them, the Ngumba house people then join for call me after I put out our podcast for toxic themselves, that thing where that colonial SGO, it can put seal. Right thing the way they need to understand and for palace, it be done past them. They don't know what to do. I say, how una go there for una own village? Now una be Ngumba house, now una be king maker them. Yet una don't know what to do. Our people have become powerless. They have been disarmed by La République du Cameroon in every sense of it, even mentally. So I've instructed our Ngumba house people in Baba 1 Palace to go and remove that trash that the SDO put and throw in the toilet. Somebody should use it and use it to go to pit toilet with. And that is exactly what have happened. La République du Cameroon government, no government in the world have right in any village in Ambazonia to tell us who can be chief or how to conduct our business about who is being put as a chief. That should never happen again. When that small boy, that terrorist that represent the butchers of our people entered our land again, look for any means possible to finish him. They should pour libation and invoke the God of Baba 1 to show that man where he is. Where are the juju? If Palace and Gumba they know how to send wish me follow person, why they no go send an for this kind case? Fellow Ambazonians, the thing where it happen for inside part them for Boya, where they no get light, and for some part them for inside Victoria, where they no even get portable water for drink. Despite the fact that for day where La République it one can showcase their own control for Ambazonia. They don't militarize the whole corner for inside Victoria. People they no fit breathe. Yet they no fit give them water and light. That one is a shame and a showy example for which way La République it be. Make una for test the future if we can end up with our people then like this one. Also for inside the Savannah state, yesterday I get a very good chance for discuss with the people them for inside Ngarbu. When I remember Ngarbu there's one 2 villages them. Some attack it be happened for Ngarbu last month where I report them, where our forces they be knocked helicopter. When I remember that place where they be carry some ambush for they join attack. Because of that attack, La République terrorism, they don't take away all human rights for our people of Ngarbu. They don't even get right for do anything. Anything we do them for they go catch you, go kill them, they go disappear you. Our people are living, they have been paralyzed in Ngarbu for fear of La République with all the trauma they have gone through. Innocent people with no connection to armed groups. I say yesterday, there is a hill. There are 2 areas, Ngarbu, you get Mbo. Mbo is one area where it's very fertile. Also Ngara, after Ngara is a place where you have the hill there, those hilly places. I was shown a live video there with video call of how the Fulani cattle people have come inside there with their cattle and eating people's farm. Eating people's crop, corn that have just popped up, potatoes. They are working in farms, eating it. Very, very traumatic. I was shocked. I had goosebumps all over my body. And the farmers said they cannot do anything. If you go and drive away those cattle that are eating your farm, if you drive that cow with them, they will catch you. You don't finish, they will kill you. Cameroon military don't tell they say that cow them, that Bororo people they not them, not La République because now they support them according to them. So they don't give them the right to do anything where they fit do them for instant Garbu. I will make a short video of some of the except for the video the Mona show na for share and for Ambazonia people, me then see exactly where to our people they go. And then me gonna imagine if we already go lost the war, kwacha so. Wait till you go become of our communities them. They go take and say, okay, now wanna be Ambazonia. Now La Republic down win. God forbid. We must do everything. Losing this war is not an option. I tell you guys, losing this war is not an option. When I know how power the work, I don't always tell na my ideology for military. Na say wait, lion way is sorry cow, na you go suffer. Lion way is sorry cow. We meet up on a bush is sorry cow. He go back for home. Na a woman and a pikin go chubby. When I hear that very parable very well. Lion in the sorry cow. Lion way is sorry cow, he come back. When I know say lion is pikin and a woman they turn chopper. If we would choose whether we will be in a cow or we will be in a lion. And if truly we be lion as our pikin the ram carry gun, show we say we too if we do something we'll be in a lion them. If we sorry cow, now we go fall. We must do what it takes to win this war. So in this light, I will make a special appeal for all Ambazonian forces them, where I believe say now so na them be key for liberate our homeland. I go beg you, General Sagat, General Sky, una two na key for adopt. I'll give you one example. When I see the attack way, we Ambazonian fighter them, we fighter them, then we liberator them go attack for corner boundary for La Republic. Key this three La Republic terrorism. Now how far it go? Now just this few guide them for inside. When I make video, the few guide them for this L ground zero whatever. Ground zero. With respect, all my place there. When I make that video, share them amongst Amazonia. All man and glad. You know, by even make one day that story don't pass. Now the different that time where I be there with the egg of sea, where would the do where the work. Oh, I need to understand. Just killing Cameroon, their military, them, it not be enough. It be very important, but it not be enough. When I need to know exactly where did it happen. Because now that killing, that action, if it no fit inside a political machine, a political agenda, then it will become almost irrelevant politically or diplomatically. It just become a news, something that is recorded. Now, by the way, a group will get a proper political ideology and a political machine and a machine for channel that energy, a propaganda machine, because a propaganda, even for war, when I say for Ukraine across the war, now a propaganda machine, media, and a propaganda machine, you be a reporter. Where you go channel them, me make political sense, me fit into an agenda. Where you go fit carry the message, deliver them for the right quarters them. Now it make all the difference. Now I want me gonna understand that one. Now it make all the difference. So if you carry attack way, you no get no man, no politician, no person where you get right ideology. It not just mean for channel them. You must need to forget the right ideology. Need to forget the people the way where you talk to people the way they fight. That means liberator. People they like me. Capo Daniel, where they know how to talk, they know how to articulate, they get that courage for stand for do the right thing for our people, where they be respected, they don't create that respect internationally. They don't create that credibility for be able to project that liberation spirit. Freedom fighters, then that action them by itself, it no go anywhere, it don't end only amongst we. And if we win war, it end only amongst we. So I want to appeal for this our general, they meeting come together because the particular general that I call them, I don't identify them as the key for liberate Ambazonia within the shortest possible period. If General Sagat he put head together, no be just say this way the rank say okay, we don't come together, we do it together now. No, for put head for channel thing in a political manner, action on the ground, cumulate them with well articulated strategy, a roadmap for lead us to a freedom. No be say you don't go carry action, you need to fit into any roadmap. If General Sagat are the appeal to now with a patriotic love, General Sagat, General Sky, you want go even for Mutengen and Colonel Champi, Yangono, Sunshine, Commander Sunshine, Captain Balak, all na for day, Commander Mupao, Captain Savior, Commander Papi, Bayi, All una, I know we leave out Boss Navi too. When na una whole Ekona, other area them for Okona, na una been the liberator them for the Captain Small Pikin. All una. Solution, Commander Solution. All una need not just for attack, but for attack within a framework of a roadmap. As we chat, we check all these things, them the debate they go all. I go to present things them for una must look one or una develop one of una own. Forget that roadmap, for be able to get the political mechanism for deliver a political punch with the military action we will carry them out for ground zero. 20 May come, me all una begin the arrange. Una send messages them for all people them for Boya, for any place where the Republic they already practice. Say make man try. Me man not even try. There shall be consequences. I will leave that one aside. I will come for talk about the issue where I don't get time for respond for a lot of our patriot them. So one mammi day way they always listen for me very well for Kumba. The mammi then send me audio. It talks say make I not play am for aside. But basically I will play another audio because I get 6 audio them for people the way they react for my last episode where I talk about the nationalist. The mammi na very good sense, mammi na sense past king too. Mammi talk say Capo, I don't follow you, I like you so much. But when you talk, if I say no go begin attack people then, because when you attack some person, now na time way all man for join come for your skin as you don't come out left, I have a show, all man for do can support you to go. But when you talk, you go attack the IG people them again. You know, see say you instead lose some supporter the way they for can join you. Mammi get own small way for do your own thing them. I want to ask Mammi say, when I look all this activism, they know the truth. Or they know they talk for me for back. When I ever see so one man can stand he call Capo Daniel name. Because all man the fear for this struggle say, my big mammi be tell me, my big mammi be of late, mammi near I be tell me say, I be ask you say why Abraham, if the feet take water for heaven, drop them for people that mob for hell, why not instead take the rope for move them? My mammi be tell me one thing. Say the people them, the kind people they for hell. Now people the way if Abraham is saying rope for day, it will cause na fight for them. Because they will start fighting, now you know go come up first. Why now you want be first? They will turn start fight today, that rope set Satan go come move and throw him back for our side. So now the kind people in this way will do for inside Ambazonia. People the way they fight now amongst themselves. Anytime where you get some more hope for freedom come, any glimpse, it cause more trouble, more fighting amongst ourselves. Because instead for us for try to see how we climb that rope, people the way they feel climb that rope first, or one the way they never corner the rope they want climb. The one the way they be there for back, they go start begin shoot them with stone for fighting and then go climb first. Now the exactly situation that would be. Now why that would be so? Imagine I be done tell on a story them how we Ambazonia and they be run over each other. That way they can bring the federal system. Don't add small salary. I use them. You know, if it defeat our mobile win with military. Then don't give them a promotion. So they will send some people for Yaoundé. They start to run over each other. And they end up start begin fighting for who will be a friend. I will leave that aside without digressing. I will follow up. I play one of those 6 messages as a feedback from my presentation for yesterday about the nationalist. When I listen some excerpt.
Them na Sisiko. I'll be very surprised today for Candy articulate say they so they need be ever nationalist. Person need be nationalist. They need to recruit people them for go train them. They come back and fight. And then now he can declare the independent. Forget wait the way you RBC someday. You can't talk say they so Goshindinka Naibi don't ever declare one independent. I want to ask you.
So now the problem that will get for Ambazonia and it make it be impossible for we to get any meaningful conversation on a better way forward. And I will tell now would become a laughing stock internationally because of some of the ideology that would put on our side. I take my time and not go hurry for help when I make will refine them. So because I don't talk say I don't bring these things say nationalists to categorize our movement them. And I don't talk say the IG not be a nationalist movement. So for some people them wait to wait the year and I say I don't talk say not be IG they ready fight for independence. Or because say they not be nationalists, it means I say I need to support them. Or I don't attack them, not attack them. When people they think so, we will remain dull and foolish and we will become Anglo fools. We don't understand. Just because I talk say the IG not be nationalist, you know mean I say they not intend for fight for independence or they need to fight for independence. We need for distinguish things and be able to put on our thinking cap. Because without being able to think collectively, we cannot go anywhere. The IG, the type of people we say could attract them for our struggle, that demography, no other person nobody ever do them for the way we do them. So it plays there. The fact that I go disagree with you for one place, it don't mean I say I don't question his intention. I feel those question in method. And for his supporter them, and for his he must embrace them. Remember, say, we don't face Seseko for meeting when he did for Konengi. We don't face it for meeting. Sheikh Kavi, he talks say, Seseko, why will we launch attack ADF Bikari attack kill La Republic? You apologize for La Republic. Seseko, you know, admit that guilt or try for even apologize. He talks say, hey, I don't forget that thing. You know, sure say nothing so I be even talk him. But when nothing we he get later, you know, be only talk him. They write later, publish him for their website. It be published later also. Yes, Seseko, it be that admit and say for create a government, it be been a mistake. It talks say in hindsight, everybody can see. But have you changed? Because the more important for criticism, I say if they criticize you, you examine and you see saying that the right thing, you change and then you move forward. The same me why be criticize Seseko. I be abandoning, and I abandon plenty group them because we need to understand say these groups are not the liberation movement. The liberation war, when we say the war of liberation, is different from the groups. All the groups are just vehicles to serve the groups. I remember for time I be grew up for Bamenda, sometimes even for Boya. You do want stand for road for take taxi. You do want take some fine taxi way over clean. So if you do want come out, say you want go attack your program for Sunday or for go Njoka, you stand for road. That clean taxi, you know, come. You know, go take another taxi. You go only the wait and say another very taxi where they don't make a fine Grand Bosco taxi. Now only that taxi you go take away again music inside. No. Sometimes if that taxi way look good, step it is so if you go spoil for road. Sometimes if now the taxi way it look good way police will go stop and for road. So we need to understand, say, groups and friends would, and friends, talk even friends, Capo Daniel bring a new word, friends, we would have meet up and for this struggle. Now for hella we for fight for free our country. If those friendships and those groups, they lost road, or them fail for put the public interest in front, we need to abandon them. If we not be capable of doing so, we can't die for some person in back. Or we can't die for some group in back because at one time we're sitting at the best. So if some will get that group mentality, okay, so you know go criticize some person because it no be a group. You know talk about some person, even though that person they talk about him where you will end your life. That means we will end up lose, no? We will lose. Because any group for Ambazonia, then get right for exist and then get right for articulate their own thing. And any group where they articulate a wrong thing, if you not stand for correct them or for challenge them, you go make our people that go be blindsided. And this our mentality, it help plenty group them where they push things the way they know say be wrong for continue, even for La Republic for infiltrate us because say all man go the fear say you don't want to talk something, you go be saying an attack. I know they for this struggle now for gather follower them, but that follower them indeed are the gather them. I not be saying that on purpose. Because you look for YouTube, you follow YouTube where they need to manipulate on like Facebook. You go know say I am the only command officer in Ambazonia with the highest following and highest credibility. There is no debate about that. There is no competition about that. So our people are following me. I am the main voice of Ambazonia. And I've taken the primary responsibility when I will come out to articulate our people the way forward. If the other groups them, they never realize that they evaluate their mistake, but they focus for take advantage for this our stupidity, for hide behind their mistake. And for resolve problem the way they know saying a big mistake will make away and push this struggle backward. This struggle have gone back 7 years backward. I'm not missing my word. Last time some people they be talk say no, why are the talks to say the struggle don't finish? It means say the struggle down the fail. It means I say I don't begin talk say me then lost heart. No, not be the first time. Even the time I be there with Dr. Chuayaba, I be talk the same thing. When I remember when 10 Kobo be attack school for inside a Kondo Titi, go look the video. I be talk the same thing. Say that struggle it go end, we go lose them. But it be learn sense. The other people they be realize what you I be talk up say it be true. I be even face Ayabacho. Even if I be take and go for all general and say that the kind thing this will do it no go work. And they be realizing and will be changed and then things and come back to track. So if I don't tell una say we don't do some big mistake and then we'll not be able to change or readjust ourselves, that mistake you go finish with. I assure una. So when una hear some problem, no be for talk say, hey, that means we don't finish. So man no go ever bring problem for can't talk and for una because we will talk we will take and say we don't finish. We need to be wise, we need to have critical thinking. Ma play the last part for that audio for this reaction, then I go conclude.
It will go on for the governing council. Yes. I can't remember one time Dr. Cho Ayaba, he be come out for a video. He talk say Sisiko, they make it the joke, say they no go fight, so they go come out for prison. He can't jump for the throne. The throne means say wait, it means for go for presidency for Ambazonia. Since that day when I be hear that statement for Dr. Cho Lucas him up, I be bend my head for down. I scream and I cry. How we person feed for prison where they catch now because of this Amber war. Put them for prison, they not get sympathy.
So anyway, there are 6 reactions to that presentation about nationalists. And all of the 6 presentations demonstrate zamzamology, a virus we will need for cure for inside Ambazonia. The issue of power struggle or perceived power struggle is a very big issue with Ambazonia, where people, everything they see is power. This one will rise up. They are intimidated by other people rising up. People are intimidated by other people's potential. It's a very, very big thing that is called the wicked black man syndrome. When you act on those impulses, if you see somebody they rise, and you know say ultimately that person he rise go even help you. Because when we go get freedom, we go lack place for even one woman they no go to carry picking again. We go to bring that domestic helper, they work for them, go overreach. All man, it go benefit all man. So make some man, be see so another man rising up the fear na fear. Unless na some legitimate fear or concern it be, where it then be articulated. We need for all be proud and take pride in each other. We need for all support each other and criticize each other when it is necessary and when there is real criticism. Not that you are criticizing somebody just to bring that person down. And that is the main thing that have been holding us Ambazonia. Jealousy, envy, and all these are normal things for people who are under slavery. It is not unusual. They say if you want free a slave, that slave system will kill you. If they want for hell man where they drown. If that man don't know how to swim, or you don't get any idea for swimming, that man will instead drag you put him inside water if you not be careful. So you must be able to communicate with that man. As I come hold you, so when I hold you the way, you relax. No fight, no overfight water, relax. So Ambazonia, relax. Relax. Only the truth shall set us free. Only when we are sane, sanity can create an enabling environment for we to be able to get out of this whole way, the generation of the furniture that I'm put with inside. Capo Daniel, signing out, looking out for you.